to another great Wednesday, episode 8 of Adrenaline Rush, live from the University of East Carolina, Greenville, North Carolina. And we start out with our first World Championship Elimination Chamber qualifier. It's the young prodigy, Joseph Amos, or Amos, whatever you want to call him, against the former Drew Mendoza, Drew Morrison. I am joined by Devin, of course, and special guest commentator here, Demi from Eurolads. And my dogs are pumped!
It is good to be here on Full Gear Commentary for the very first time. Happy to be here. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a good time
This is going to be a fun show, and we kick things off with a man who is still riding high off of the biggest upset in all of Full Gear, Joseph Amos, getting a chance to qualify for the World Championship Elimination Chamber at Crimson Warfare.
Now, we got to hear from our world champion, Randall this past week, and he said his will to retain the World Championship is stronger than any of these 10 men's will to win it.
I would argue that Amos probably has more will than anybody because, I mean, he willed himself to a win over Jackson Knight. He said it himself. He was never supposed to be in this spot. He was never supposed to be here. He's still a rookie. At 24 years old, he was not supposed to be here, but he said that he's here now, and he promised that he's never going back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is.
A big victory it would be over somebody the caliber of Drew Morrison. You see him with that Tokyo Cyber Squad merch.
Drew Morrison, the former Drew Mendoza, a 1/3 of New Blood Rising, which is interesting. But he says he's trying to rise up on his own here. And what better way to rise up than to get a shot at the World Championship?
Absolutely. You got to wonder how Morrison now got mixed up.
It's going to take a little bit to get used to.
About it's going to take a second. But you got to wonder about how he's feeling when it comes to the discourse between Dylan Lockhart and Drew Matthews. We saw that stare down following the high-speed rumble.
Yes, sir.
Well, from what I've heard from everybody in the back, just being in the locker room with him, he has kind of taken the Drew Matthews path. You better hit L3. There you go.
I hit it again. All right, there we go.
But
we're locking up here.
It is very much a man who's chosen apparently to take the path of Drew Matthews in that he wants to change the narrative around his name. That's why he's no longer Drew Mendoza. He is Drew Morrison. He feels like it was a needed change, and now he gets a chance to qualify to take on Randall Bass inside Elimination Chamber for that world title.
And, I mean, Morrison, former Eurolads tag team champion with Dylan Lockhart. And, man, we keep talking about what an opportunity it would be. And Amos
The card this week is looking stacked. We got 2 Elimination Chamber qualifiers starting right now. We got 2 tag team matches, which will feature teams that are competing inside the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. We got a Mid-Atlantic TV title defense, and we've got Garrett Baker in his biggest match to date against Sam West. So it should be a really good show. And we're kicking it off with 2 guys that are very hungry. Oh, boy!
Bang!
Oh, my goodness!
Poison run there.
Drew Morrison, he is the most underrated performer from New Blood Rising. And,
absolutely.
I mean, this guy, look what he's doing right now. I mean, he's a highlight reel just like a Garrett Baker, just like a Joseph Amos. And oh, what a knee! Oh, my goodness.
See, part of the thing about Drew Morrison is the fact that I don't think there's a way I just moved out of the way. Almost got that from that distance. But the thing about it is the way that Lockhart has moved on and he's become this ultra-violent type of individual who is literally somebody who could snap at any moment. And the way that Drew Matthews has rebounded after New Blood Rising, he's been on an absolute roll, which I'm a little shocked he's not getting a qualifier from Don Jose because of that.
I've heard Matthews is as confused as we are.
But Morrison, he's always been the low man, and just a whiff. And that's what a rookie can do.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're a rookie. You miscalculate, you make mistakes, Doesn't mean you're not talented in there.
Amos' strategy originally, he seemed to be trying to slow Morrison down, trying to control the pace of the match. I don't think trying to match the speed of. Oh, well, never mind.
Well, to me, it's you can't get away from your game plan.
Oh, what a stunner!
We're close to the ropes
here. It'll be over just like that. 1, 2.
And the referee catches it just in time.
That's ring awareness from a man beyond his years there from Joseph Amos.
Well, he catches, going for that super kick, and Amos catches it.
Amos can't get away from what... Absolutely. Oh, he flips out! Amos can't get away from what brought him to the dance. What helped him beat Jackson Knight is the fact that he used his speed, because realistically, that's all he doesn't have the experience. Against most guys, he doesn't have the size, so he's got to use the speed, but what's Morrison looking for here?
Uh-oh. I believe this is going to be a nasty buzzsaw kick.
Right in the center of the ring. Is that going to do it?
Might have just knocked the kid out.
Oh, and Amos kicked out!
Jesus!
Now, you were saying nobody has more will than Joseph Amos, and we just got an example of that.
And that was a really smart move there, too. Morrison wasn't going to... Well, maybe not.
Oh, no, and a DDT.
Oh, my God!
Goodness gracious. Caved his head in. 20 count will be applied here.
Yes, sir. 6 people watching. Spread the word about Full Gear Pro, Adrenaline Rush.
Harmon, I'm sure that Drew appreciates the fact that you think his sets are great.
Thank you.
Coming from you, who makes some really good sets, that's high praise.
It is. Oh, and he missed a drop kick.
Oh my God! He landed
on the edge of the steps.
That's a concussion.
God!
Good God! And Amos is doing a great job of taking advantage of that power bomb.
But
Morrison's gonna fight out.
The question is, this week, are we going to have the 20 counts?
It showed up that this has 20 counts, so.
If wishes could be fishes, we'll have 20 counts this week.
But Morrison,
welcome to the show, Fear. He's got some hype for Demi being on the broadcast today.
I did not.
This goes to a double count out.
I'll do it later.
If this goes to a double count out, what is Don Jose gonna do?
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, Don Jose's a smart man, so I would imagine he would work. Come on now. All right, we're good. We're good.
Looks like
taking advantage of that 20 count.
Oh, Springboard! DDT!
Oh, there it is! Amos baited him in. 1. No.
The 1? And he
keeps up. Oh, but wait a minute.
Amos, he's going to let that deter him. Oh, drop kick.
Oh, pretty. Amos is fired up.
He's feeling it. Here we go here. Oh,
Brainbuster!
And look at that,
he's going to the top.
Morrison tried to roll out. Amos stopped him.
Oh, wow!
1,
2. Morrison kicks out. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Joseph Amos hit that move.
Oh, it rakes the eyes, though!
Oh, rakes the eyes!
Devin, you told us that Drew Morrison was trying to take the Drew Matthews route.
No! Almost steals it away.
Goodness. Oh, and now!
Oh, two clotheslines. And oh my goodness, what a leaping clothesline.
Hits the ropes, ducks one.
Oh,
big time, and a kip up!
No, went for the senton, it misses.
This is an epic way to start the show. These guys are putting on an absolute clinic.
Little drop down.
Oh, what a German, dude.
Suplex.
And Amos calling him up. This is your moment, kid. Seize it.
What's he going to do here? He got a little confused, but
just a big body
Morrison
slam
to the mat, and he's going to the.
I think he was looking for something bigger. Looking for something bigger. Only had the strength for that body slam. Can he make that jump? No, he decides against it.
Another drop kick.
But the height.
Oh, and now he's going back up. Morrison is in the drop zone.
Oh no, what's this?
What's this? Moonsault.
And he's still not done.
And Morrison, wisely is a better word, getting to the outside.
With Amos calling him up.
Oh, what a
Big time crossbody.
And you've seen.
You've seen. Wait a minute.
What's this?
Oh my!
Whoa!
Get him in the ring, kid. Cover him. You're going to the chamber.
This
could
is
be-
your chance.
You have a shot to become the world champion on the line here. I think his confidence is getting in the way
he wants the
of
red
his
arrow.
decisions.
If he hits this, I think it's over.
Here it is.
Oh, at the last possible second.
Oh, what a chop
Oh,
the
what a super
my
kick.
God. For the keys.
Oh my gosh. No.
Right in the
He's
center.
going for the kick.
Here it comes.
Oh, and
Oh!
Amos is out. He's knocked out.
Shuffle
That's
to the
it.
cover.
One,
Two.
No!
No!
Are you kidding me?
How is he doing this? Oh, but he's calling for it. Morrison looking for the finish. Here it is. Package.
Package powerbomb.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2. No!
What?
Joseph Amos never says die.
We are
This is-
seeing something from Joseph Amos we have not seen before.
Oh my
Morrison doesn't know what
gosh.
to do.
Dude,
Maybe this.
Lemur, holy shit, is right.
Oh!
Kick.
Oh, and he's calling him back up again.
He's looking to finish this.
Is he gonna
Here we
get
go.
it though?
Oh my
What a
God! It's
slam.
like a standing Michinoku driver.
That,
almost.
that has to be
Three.
it. And that is
Oh
gonna do
my
it.
gosh, just too much for Joseph Amos. Drew Morrison is going to Crimson Warfare.
Amos took everything he had, but now Drew Morrison, he's got a chance to prove that he's not the third wheel of what was New Blood Rising. He's got the chance to stand alone as the world champion. Now, the first qualifier, Randall Bass knows one man he'll have to prepare for. He'll find out another in tonight's main event.
That's heartbreaking for Joseph Amos, man. The kid was close.
Within an eyelash of becoming the first man to qualify, and but he proves that he is capable. He can hang with the best of them. Just tough luck for the kid in this qualifying match.
But we have to shift gears. As much as I would love to keep talking about that match, what an opener. We have two teams that are competing in the
Entrances
Bobby
are off.
Eaton. All right, well, Harry, you know what?
We're going in dark, boys.
It's the returning Stars and Stripes taking on the debuting David Lane and Nathan Westcott, the Ascendance.
Yes, and we can't confirm.
White rabbit has left its writing on the wall. We follow like Alice and just keep diving down the face your broken promise. Our ties are coming
In on one of the wild card teams that Don Jose has chosen to put in. Two of the newest signings in
Who's going?
two of the strangest
Goodness.
two of the strangest signings in all of Full Gear Pro Wrestling. We're going to see Eli Erie and the Caveman Grog team up. So that should be a very interesting combination as they make their debuts in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup.
You know, have you
Good
ever
to see Stars
spoken?
and Stripes back.
Have you ever spoken to Eli Erie?
He's I don't know if he's just not all there, but he doesn't sound.
Oh!
Oh, what a poison Ronnie! You just can't assume that
He doesn't sound human.
He's taking the frustration out here on
on Westcott and
that's not too smart.
it's not at all. And
Uh-oh. And
well,
I
now
think this is
David
about to
Lane's
break
going
down.
for Johnny Starr.
It's already breaking down.
These
I
guys
would like to.
may have history we don't know, but I would like to. Real quick. I would love to thank 1240 Creations for allowing us to use Stars and Stripes.
Absolutely, they make some great cause. They actually run a program. It's called MUW on YouTube. They've got a back catalog of over 100 shows, I think, at this point.
Wow.
So I mean, it is very much a program worth watching. You can see Stars and Stripes. You can see Marcel Dumas. If you like Cutthroat Robert Kirk, he's there too. So you'll see a lot of the Stars of Full Gear Pro Wrestling there. And right now, this is just a complete
This is
assault on the floor.
Oh,
Oh, they bump each other.
right into the ring post.
Oh my!
This is more of a freaking parking lot brawl than a tag match.
This is
at
a
the moment.
fight.
I was gonna say there might be some history between these guys we don't really know about because it's getting ugly.
I would say it's the spirit of competition, but where Stars and Stripes left off last year, I cannot say that they were happy because they took a loss to Rodney and Greg James. Wait a minute!
Damn!
They took a loss to Rodney
yeah,
and
that's
Greg
gonna cost
James, and we haven't heard from Rodney or Greg James since then. But after everything that they
roll
were
up.
put through,
That's a cradle.
Small package.
small package. That is
The most devastating
James-
move in professional wrestling.
it's James Johnson's favorite move.
It's the only move he can do. Baldy Eaton. Oh man.
Oh no!
Westcott getting the tag.
That guy's name's not Eaton either. It's Nathan
No,
Westcott. The Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup boys.
Oh my goodness. No, Devin. The Ascendance had a really short-lived run in Injection, challenging for the world tag team titles a couple times.
It was a short run, but a good run because they put on a great match with, I believe it was Diamante and Elliot Cartwright of PVE, who we haven't seen Diamante in a while, and Elliot
No,
Cartwright,
no.
who will be in action tonight in tag team action. He betrays his own country. I'm sure Stars and Stripes can't be happy with that.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm sure Stars and
Big
Stripes
knee.
hopes that Team Canada is in the Eaton, but
Yeah, he had to. He had
as
to
of
make
right
that
now,
tag
I
for
don't
sure.
think so. Why is Bro wearing?
Well, they went and talked to.
Jesus!
Dude, Stars and Stripes. Now we got word they have been working with Dan Richards to get better, to be a better tag team.
Okay.
Oh, you heard
No
from
one better
Dan.
have in your corner, honestly, than the American Eagle.
You heard from Dan last week ahead of his match with Alex Pease that him working with Stars and Stripes gave him the itch to get back in the ring. Dan Richards was out of wrestling competition for 5 years, came back, had a great performance in the High Speed Rumble, and then beat Alex Pease. And again, I say that Alex
Bulldog.
Pease lost that match as Stars and Stripes looks to assert themselves. Alex Pease lost that match last week fully because of the fact that he is too damn bitter for his own good.
Could I make a little ELPW announcement for you here?
Yeah,
Because it does
absolutely.
pertain to the American Eagle, Dan Richards. We will see him, not this week, but next week, make his debut on Friday Night Burnout.
That is huge news. That is huge news. He's going back
Oh
across
my
the
God.
pond where, realistically, Dan Richards had his biggest successes with BSTW over there, and now he gets to go to Eurolads. It's going to be a fantastic Burnout, I'm sure.
For sure.
Burnout
Big.
every Friday. Every Friday, am I right?
What a flat jack.
Every Friday, every Burnout.
Dan Richards, y'all go watch on the Eurolads Twitch stream and Eurolads
Little
YouTube
inverted
channel.
atomic drop there, and
He's
Is it
got
a
a
Well,
full
big
you'll
hit
see,
too.
you can see every Eurolads pay-per-view. You can see Shockwave. You can see Burnout. And who knows, there's a bunch of special events that take place without even being announced more than a week beforehand, which makes it fun. So, if you haven't seen Wicked Games,
told them to.
Nathan Mackay's Wicked Games, please go watch that. There's a match on that. JT Sawyer I believe.
JT Sawyer and Tyreek Slade,
Tyreek Slade
burned the house down.
It's one of the best matches I've ever seen. So highly recommend. What is this?
Oh,
big tackle!
Shoulder tackle.
Big flying shoulder tackle there. And the Ascendance have got stars and strikes on the ropes here after they started hot, but the Ascendance has very quickly turned this match in their favor, and oh no.
Well, it's the experience of the Ascendants taking on a couple guys that, they've been in the ring. They've paid their dues. They've worked hard, but, I mean, they're still young. And the Ascendance is just utilizing that experience level to take control. And right now, stunning Stephen Strype is not in a good way.
What a drop kick.
He came within an eyelash of knocking his head off of the
I was about to say, it looked like he
apron there.
damn near clipped it.
What's
Wait a minute,
Westcott
what's he going for
here?
here?
Oh. Brain
I think
bust.
so.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Backdoor.
He's going for a knee. Westcott barely gets by, and
It was a good sidestep, and now a tag made to jumping Johnny Starr.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big knees.
Oh, they're just,
These knees.
they're just passing it back and forth
It's a game of ping pong all of a sudden.
with a human being.
And now Johnny Starr wants
Oh,
to...
you better make that leap.
Now here comes David Lane.
Didn't in time. Oh, caught him with a couple of knees on the way down, and that just stunned. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Last rights! Last rights!
The last rights delivered to Jumpin' Johnny, and he's not done.
Move out of the way, Stephen. We want to see the
What is that? I
action.
can't see.
No.
What's this?
I thought he was going to go
Oh,
for...
I think he. I thought he was going to
might
go
have
for a
decided against
B&E.
it.
Knows he needs to do a little more damage, I think.
Now, Classic Tag Team Wrestling, we talked about this last week with Whiskey Capital versus the Retro World Order. We talked about it in
And
the
that's what
Pitbulls
it's going to
versus Baker
take.
Brothers.
That's what it's going to take to win the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup, to become the new tag team champions, to win the inaugural cup. It's going to take textbook tag team wrestling.
Put him in the lights right there with it.
Exactly. Sent him.
Oh, it was going to
Oh, no.
punt Johnny Starr's
Tried to kick
head
his
off.
head off.
Jeez.
Just a big punch. Wait a minute.
Kicks him out at the
What is
knee.
this?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
He's in the ropes, ref.
Well, all of a sudden he
No.
wasn't there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think he might have...
Readjusted on that pin a little bit.
Exactly. That was a beautiful readjustment there. And,
Oh, that's a pretty
What?
reversal.
and
What
puts
a
him right
reversal
in
from
the
David
corner.
Lane.
Perfect.
Westcott and Lane. It seems like they've been one step ahead of Stars and Stripes the bulk of this match.
Oh, goodness.
They are the more experienced team, and what a crossbody that barely
Oh,
lands
was that
there.
knee? Was that
No,
a
that
knee to
hit
the
him in
face?
He,
Oh, Stripe.
that brother came
Stripe was a little late.
He came out of nowhere.
He came out of nowhere. A little late on the trigger there.
Yeah. Oh, look. That is just... That was beautiful.
Myth.
Saw him reverse the whip
I'm
there and
never-
just...
Just to respond to Myth here, I'm never letting us do free cam ever again.
Oh my goodness! Oh, what an accent! What a big moment in the match there is. Uh-oh.
Back into the Ascendance corner. Oh, they're trying to
he
get a hold of
moved.
him. Oh!
Oh, slapped him in the
He
face.
slapped him in the face. Tag made
What
here.
are they going for here?
No way.
Grand Amplitude! That's it!
Well, you
That's
can
gotta
count
be
to
it!
1,000.
One.
This one's done.
2.
No!
No!
What?
Lane got some height on that. How he was able to get that shoulder up is a mystery to me.
Just the will to win. Momentum heading into the Eaton, and, I mean, this could... we haven't seen the seating announced as of yet. Just wait a minute.
Oh my
Big
goodness.
face
Correct me if I'm
wash.
wrong. The Eaton is 16 teams?
16 teams.
Beautiful.
Myth said the power of
16
being
teams
bald.
over 3 weeks. And the seating has yet to be announced, so this seating's going to be very important. because the Retro World Order is apparently in. So,
Oh boy.
you know, when you get that draw, a team that has yet to prove that they can win. Oh, wait a minute! I think I know what he was going for
Yeah,
there.
it looked. I think I know exactly what he was looking for. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a
suplex.
German. Oh, into a
Turned
dragon
into a dragon.
suplex.
Christian said full gear
And then a
time.
straight jacket.
Good
Oh,
to see you, Christian.
That is
One,
beautiful work.
2. No.
Lane really needs to make a tag here. He's been getting.
Stars and Stripes has turned it around on
Yeah.
David Lane. And the thing
And
is, this is exactly what we saw last week in the Bakers versus the Pitbulls. One man's pride didn't allow him to make a tag, and it ended up costing his team the match. Oh, his star goes in the middle. Oof!
Diving double axe
Haven't
handle
seen-
there.
Haven't seen any Jackson-itis yet tonight.
No, but
I'm sure we
11
will.
people are watching. Keep spreading the word, fellas.
elbow drop into the back.
Listen, last week's episode of Full Gear was our second straight episode above 50 views on the VOD. We want to thank everybody for their continued support there. And wait a minute,
number
this is
2.
it. Grand Amplitude!
Dude.
Listen, you kicked out of it once, there ain't no way!
Yeah, you're not getting out of it
2.
again. 2 and
No, what the hell?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what it is tonight, but these guys, nobody wants to just give up. Oh, STO!
Beautiful STO. Though. If I were you, I'd get him into that corner and I'd make that tag.
I agree, and I think that's
And
what
I
he's
believe
thinking.
it's
Looks
exactly
like
what
that's
he's gonna do.
exactly what he's angling for. Be
there
smart.
it
Here
is.
comes
You take
Nathan
a lot of
West
damage.
Scott.
Oh, and not just anything.
Oh,
here.
Wait,
what
what
is
is this?
Into a cutter!
Oh!
A wheelbarrow cutter!
Is that it?
One. No, oh, damn!
Oh, he hit the,
Johnny
he hit the
Starr
ref!
breaks it up, and the referee.
Got him. I'm sure that was accidental.
Oh, I hope
I would
so.
hope that was accidental.
And the referee giving John, giving
He's trying
Johnny
to keep him in
Starr a
that corner,
death
but
stare.
no. What is this?
Oh, backbreaker.
Nasty backbreaker. Lane
I don't know if I
back
would
in.
bring David
Yeah,
Lane
I
back
think
in this early.
Yeah, I think he needs to.
Oh,
he
Johnny
went for
Starr,
the-
the fresh
just-
one.
He reached. Stan must have used Don Jose's suit money for training camps for these guys. Stan better not be using
Oh,
anybody's
no.
money.
He's going for
Not
it. They're
again,
going for it again.
Now it's jumping Johnny's turn.
Oh!
And the cover will be made here. 1, 2.
No.
And Starr kicks
Little late on
out.
the trigger there from Stephen Stripe.
Yeah. I think he thought Jumpin' John would be able to kick out, but I think he saw the lights might not have been on. Just decided to jump in.
Put him up in the lights again.
Oh. Speaking of lights. Big body slam. And now the Ascendance asserting back their dominance.
Absolutely.
Cut the ring in half again. Textbook tag
Not
team
if Jumpin'
wrestling.
Johnny has anything to say about it.
Wait a minute, what's
What
this?
Ryan
What
Murphy
a
taking
roll up
the
there.
Bridges.
1,
One,
2,
2,
3.
It's
We got him!
Stars and Strikes.
The Ascendance is
Stars
fuming.
and Stripes. They got to be fuming. That's another matchup where I can comfortably say that it wasn't a team that won. It was a team that survived.
Yeah, because Stars and Stripes had a hot start when they turned this into a brawl. But the Ascendants just hitting on more cylinders.
I mean, that's a big momentum builder right there. That's a needed win going into the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup that will begin in 2 weeks' time.
Let them know, Devin. Let them know. But coming up next,
Turn the entrances on.
don't you yell at me, pal.
It is time.
But it's time for our weekly FGPW Mid-Atlantic Television Championship defense. Mark Ryan Murphy defends against the Retro World Order Zone, Mr. Old School.
I think that quickly, I think that I can speak for all three of us and say that Mark Ryan Murphy has quickly become one of our favorites here in Full Gear Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely.
What's Maven say?
Man's finally getting an opportunity to showcase the skills that he's had this whole time.
Sorry,
but for years he has been the guy who has been, I won't say passed over, but maybe a little bit passed over, because Calvin Juice Madison has gotten a lot more opportunities than Mark Ryan Murphy has.
Absolutely. I think, I believe, to use the analogy, I believe people kind of wrote Mark Ryan Murphy off as the Jannetty of the Road Wives.
Yeah. But
And
you're
he
saying
is,
this is much more of a Edge and Christian than a Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels situation here.
110%.
Absolutely.
Both great, and he gets to wrestle this goof tonight.
And I was going to say this, I don't want to discredit Mr. Old School, but for Mark Ryan Murphy, this should be an easy night at the office.
Well, he took Bryce Montana to the limit, and I think it was because Bryce Montana did look past Mr. Old School a little bit. Problem is, this guy's been popping perks. He's got a 70-year-old man who is a misogynist and wants the women to get back in the kitchen. It's just they're just not right. They're not right.
Something like the
And I
Mitchell
can't wait.
Order. I didn't like them before, but now I don't know.
No.
I don't think I like them as.
And No. Every day you learn a little bit more of why you don't like him, but we like this guy a lot. Here he comes, the Mid-Atlantic
110%.
Television Champion.
Wait,
The man who is
what are you telling me?
Excitement for Mark Ryan Murphy. That's what they're telling you.
Just in general, the best triple threat match I've ever seen to retain the title. A fantastic showing against the Shadow Assassin last week to keep it again. He looks for V3 here tonight.
And it's so important to get wins because, like I said last week, it's a title that's been classified in a lot of different places as a belt for the undercard. What Mark Ryan Murphy has done, what matches, what Elliot Cartwright, Damon, Shadow Assassin, and even Mr. Old School have shown, or I guess what Mr. Old School is going to show, is that this belt matters. This is a big
100%.
time. This is a big time belt. They have put it on a pedestal. Mark Ryan Murphy has elevated it from what you would normally believe a television title to be, and now he has genuinely become somebody to watch out for as a possible world champion in the future.
Absolutely.
There we go.
There it is.
Need to
That's
get
the
a
thumbnail.
Yes, it is.
The Irish hand grenade I've been reading on the side of his tights.
Yes, sir. The
think that
Irish
is
hand
a-
grenade. When he locks in that Rings of
apropos
Saturn,
nickname.
when he locks in the Rings of Saturn, he screams, "Pull the pin!"
That's what
Because
this
that man's-
championship's all about.
The man's arms and neck are going to explode. This is a big-time opportunity for Mr. Old School. At 50 years old, this is his first singles title opportunity in his career.
Wow.
And with him being 50 years old and only just now receiving a championship opportunity, that should tell you about this guy's career.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that tells you everything you need to know, that you've been doing this as long as you have, and you're finally getting your first championship opportunity for a singles title.
Well,
Has he had a tag title
what's
opportunity
crazy?
before?
No, sir.
Oh, well.
He is one half of the team from Retro World Order that will be in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. We know that Road Wives will be in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup as well. But it's not about the Memorial Cup right now. It's about that Mid-Atlantic Television Championship.
What a tag team tournament that's been announced so far by Don Jose.
This is just a beautiful, beautiful bracket so far from what I'm hearing.
Listen, you could say all you will about Don Jose. Don Jose's a character. It's the best I can say about Don Jose, but he has done a great job with Full Gear, helping it come back from the ashes, putting every ounce of his energy into bringing it back. And we do have a 10-minute time limit on this match.
And we're locking up here.
Ran through that kick.
Absolutely. And now,
So,
I don't think it's a...
does Mark Ryan Murphy
Go ahead.
retain on a time limit draw?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh,
Back
nice
suplex.
back suplex.
It will count as a defense. Figured that most matches don't go more than 10 minutes. So figured a 10-minute time limit would be apropos. Now, next week, because I think it's been decided by the board of directors and Don Jose that the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship is going to get a little bit of a spotlight next week. So it might be more like a 15-minute time limit instead of a 10-minute time limit. But on most occasions, 10 minutes is where we're going to go. As Mark Ryan Murphy in the early going is doing exactly what I thought he was going to do.
And he just keeps going. Mr. Old School delayed little fall there. I don't.
Oof!
Mark Ryan Murphy's just having fun right now.
You're not gonna. He said you're not gonna tell all these fans, all these people. Oh, wait a minute! Goes into a knee bar or an Achilles lock. Been a great start for Mark Ryan Murphy.
Just blocks the chop
He
there.
might have dementia after
Roll,
this.
roll,
Uh-oh.
roll.
Not even a 1 count.
Well, when you know you only got 10 minutes, you got to just go for victory in the pin early. Mark Ryan Murphy, he's not somebody who's going to try to outlast the clock, but it does add another layer of championship advantage to Mark Ryan Murphy's reign. Oh, wait a minute.
Goes up. Oh, what a leg drop to the back of the head.
We see something new out of Mark Ryan Murphy every week.
Oh, look out.
That was a mistake.
Oh, my goodness.
Get your old ass off of there.
Oh, he drops the elbow.
What an elbow that was, though. Let's give credit where credit's due there.
I'm surprised he didn't shatter a kneecap or something.
I'm surprised he didn't break a hip.
Well, listen, we talked about it. They're popping, they're popping perks in the back. They're actively participating in every drug you could possibly think of because they're old school.
Because,
Yeah.
they don't. Don Jose doesn't drug test.
Booger sugar, I'm assuming.
No, absolutely. And if Don Jose drug tested, we wouldn't have a roster. I'm just going to assume that.
You didn't hear about the Jacksonite perk scandal from the King of the Lads tournament.
Well, that's just
Well, who doesn't take
Oh,
perks,
brother.
right?
unfortunate. Mark Ryan Murphy.
Oh, what an
Just a big
elbow.
club.
Oh,
Here he comes!
Oh, he's going for the
Yep,
reach
yep.
Saturn.
Pull the pin! Rings of Saturn!
I thought Old
And
School was going to tap.
I was about to say,
I did too. This has been an
I
all-out
didn't give
blitz
Old
up to this
School
point.
5 minutes, and I thought I was going to be right there, but
Well, did he just poke him in the eye?
I think so.
I think so.
And I think it just picked Mark off.
Ooh! Big belly-to-belly throw, and Mark Ryan Murphy, he's not wasting any time.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
here we go.
2.
Yeah. Roll through.
Oh,
Rolls through,
what a
kicks in the
kick.
head.
Sets him up nice in the corner. Old School shoots the elbow out, though. And just a nasty clubbing blow to the back and just throws it to the mat.
I mean,
Well,
something that
Mr. Old
Mr.
School
Old
lasts
School...
a little bit longer. He's going to hit 5 minutes. Oh, he's going for
Oh,
the...
he went for
There's the
the...
broken hip.
That was an Alabama jam!
He was...
Speaking of Bobby Eaton...
That's right.
Oh, wait, flatliner!
Flatliner just puts him down.
What's Murphy
Middle rope
thinking?
here. Can't tell if that was a diving axe handle. It looked like the knee caught him. What I do know is,
Whatever it was.
I don't think Mr. Old School is going to last much longer here.
I don't
He's
think
going to
so
fucking
either.
take his arm off.
Oh, no, he's not! He moved! Mr. Old School's just in survival mode right now, and he's proven a point. You know, we can say all we want about him.
No, well,
Him lasting this long has been quite impressive. Oof.
no, reverse there.
I think I know what he was going for, that Bubba Bomb.
Those old
Oh, what is
bones
this?
can still move. No. Oh, you're kidding me.
You gotta
Break
be
his
kidding me.
back, make him humble. That's what he wants to do.
And he didn't have it in long enough to even. He had,
Well,
he had
Mr.
far
Old
enough for the
School-
break part.
Mr. Old School's from an era where if If you have the biggest hog, you're the champ.
I highly doubt that anybody in the Retro World Order has a hog at all. If they have
They
one,
can get up without Viagra. Oh my God!
Oh! What a combination!
Mark Ryan Murphy on the top.
Double stop!
That's it.
That's it.
Thanks for coming.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Mark
That'll
Ryan Murphy
do
with
it.
defense number 3.
And with that, we always do our announcements at the end of our show for next week's edition. But Mark Ryan Murphy, obviously, he will have a TV title defense, and like I said, it's going to be on a pedestal. And we'll tell you why at the end of today's show.
What a
just,
performance again by
You know,
Mark
I
Ryan Murphy.
hate to even try and give Mr. Old School credit, but he lasted longer than I thought he would. I don't know about you guys. I thought he'd be out here in about 3.5.
Yeah, I didn't. When Mr. Old School steps in the ring, I'm never quite.
If you gain the world by trading your soul, remember you reap just what you sow. There's no one left to save you now. You'll get what you deserve. Your own place in hell.
Wait, but come on, we still got Garrett Baker versus Sam West.
That's true. And our
We
man
still got Anthony Hanson and Tom Haler.
That's true.
That's
true.
going to be a great one.
I'm putting faith in these guys, man. Need for Speed has done nothing but let me down, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Riley
they had
Finley
a showing
didn't have a great.
against the Next Gen Death Squad on last week's Burnout.
They didn't have a great duels last year. Didn't have a great. Riley Finley almost won the Rumble. He was in the final 3. That's something to hang your hat on. But Shadow Assassin losing last week. They lost to Vermin at the
Yeah.
back end of last year. It's been nothing but losses. But they're young, and that's bound to happen. It's just you can't allow your confidence to be shaken when you eat those losses.
No. Oh, yeah.
And tonight they're gonna face a team who has yet to win a tag match themselves, and that's
Someone's got to
it's a
give.
brand new team. Grant Quinn, Elliot Cartwright. Yeah, Grant Quinn's a member of Team Canada, but he's never competed. He's never competed alongside Elliot Cartwright. But Elliot Cartwright, former Injection Tag Team Champion with Diamante and PVE.
And former television champion here. Mid-Atlantic
Yes, and
television.
this guy, I
And
cannot.
listen,
I hate him.
I've been in the chat. I'm a very big Elliot Cartwright fan. This guy is just he's good.
You can be a fan of his talent.
I'm absolutely a fan of his talent. I'm not necessarily a fan of his him being a
entire
turncoat, I
demeanor.
guess one would say.
Yeah, the entire demeanor of Team Canada as a whole. They think they're better just because they're Canadian. They feel they act like they're above it all. They claim to have a clean lifestyle, but I said it before, that is the furthest thing from the truth. But I'll give them this. Manny Stevenson went over to Eurolads at the Wicked Game show against Chiman Yamamoto in the Full Gear Pro showcase match and absolutely showed out.
Yeah. That was not a performance I was expecting from Manny Stevenson.
Lemur
not-
not sticking up for his home country, saying "ew Canada," also "ew Abad." I do agree with that.
Just, I mean,
That's
I
the second
believe he
thought
got the
that's given
victory
us
via
that
knockout.
link. Yes, he did. He did knock out Chiman Yamamoto, and I mean Manny Stevenson. Oof. The thing about Stevenson is that last year I just don't think he was in the best place as an athlete. He's come back and the look has changed. He looks to be in better shape. Tapping out in a minute And that was the last thing that anybody saw of him last year, was him tapping out in less than a minute in the TV title gauntlet.
That was just one of the wildest things I've seen.
Yeah, it was. And he came back motivated, but, you know, you can see what Team Canada thinks of him and where he's at on the totem pole, because Elliott Cartwright and the new guy were the hand-picked chosen two to compete for this team match. And right now, it looks like it's working out.
Roll up. And I just, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. I'll use the comparison. They treat Manny Stevenson like the Raditz of the group, the runt of the litter.
Yes. And something's going to have to give with that at some point. I don't know when it's going to give.
Oh my goodness!
What is this?
And we saw that right into the chest.
Need for Speed. Oh, Need for Speed.
Whoa!
Now this is their best showing so far as a team.
It's what they need. They desperately need this, because, like, in singles competition, they've both really shown off a lot of what they can do. But I mean, it's just two young guys that are still new. Oh, that's pretty. It's two young guys that are still new to teaming together.
These are guys that Don Jose signed separately, and they were both trying to find an opportunity, and they said, what about teaming? And, I mean, they seem to be in cahoots, right? Look at the gear, look at the tag team moves together.
I will not call them a team of circumstance, because it wasn't because there would be lack of opportunity. It's these two guys met.
Wait
a minute. Small package. But these two met in the... These two met when they signed on the dotted line. They just gelled.
Absolutely.
Even though they don't know much about Shadow Assassin, they just gelled as individuals, and they come together. I mean, you would think with Grant Quinn, it's kind of the same thing with Grant Quinn. You would think it's a perfect fit joining Team Canada, being alongside Marcel Dumas, who, Marcel Dumas is still not around, but being around. Wait, what is this?
What is this?
No.
Oh, it was a submission.
A submission hold. I thought he was going to drop him on his neck or something.
So did I. That was an impressive submission hold. That shows off the strength of Grant Quinn. And we saw Grant Quinn last week against Sean Money, and you're going to see Sean Money on Burnout this Friday.
Yes, sir.
In his quarterfinal of the Joker Memorial Cup. But we saw last week. Wait a minute. Double stop. Oh. We saw Quinn really show out, and
what the hell?
And there's Jacksonitis.
You
can prevent it, but once you have it, you cannot stop it.
It's terminal.
Yeah.
Oh my God! 5-4.
Well, he's going after Finley. Grant. What the heck was that?
Grant's still earning his stripes, you know. He's probably still hurting from all the discipline he had to endure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he had to do upwards of 500 squats, and I'm sure we just caught the back end of his punishment. Who knows what he did beforehand?
That's right.
Moved out of the way.
Sent into the corner there again.
Need for Speed. More Tamer.
Gut.
Assisted tag team move there by Need for Speed, but
simple but effective.
DDT spikes him on his head.
You're never going to convince anybody that Riley Finley and Shadow don't have a bright future. Wait a minute, small package.
No, didn't even get a one on that, I don't think.
I genuinely believe that all four of these guys have extremely bright futures.
100%.
Elliott Cartwright's just got a little bit of a head start.
And a Russian leg sweep.
I think he's going to bring Shadow Assassin back in. And
Grant Quinn rolled to the floor, but I wouldn't say you want to be in the drop zone when Shadow Assassin's in there.
No. And he's square in the middle of it, isn't he?
Oh, is this going to break down too?
Yep. Here we go. It's
Stunner.
falling apart.
Oh, Riley
into
Finley.
the
Post. The Shadow Assassin is coming to the aid of Riley Finley. Runs right into a chop. Just a combination of strikes there by Grant Quinn.
Grant Quinn getting in the ring here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my
no.
goodness. Oh, what an uppercut.
That was nice.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what he was doing there.
Not sure what he was looking for.
Neck breaker.
We saw him do a beautiful flip Rana last week to Sean Money.
This has to be the plan for Team Canada. Slow down Need for Speed.
Yeah, but like I said earlier with Joseph Amos, it's literally a deal where you can't get away from what you do best. And both Elliot Cartwright and Grant Quinn like to fly, so you saw.
My God.
Whoa, Shining Wizard. You saw that Joseph Amos came within an eyelash earlier today. You saw that. And
HP3 Games 03 is here.
Welcome. Caught us at a good time.
German suplex.
This has been a fantastic tag bout. And I don't know if we're even close to a finish.
I don't know.
Oh, he's going to beat him in the headlock. Just wrenching deep, but
simple but
Shadow Assassin
effective.
gets out of it.
It catches up to him.
If you lose to a headlock, I don't think you're ever going to live it down.
No, never.
Luckily, only a 1 count. Well, Darby's not here, and he's not anywhere, so.
He's definitely not here in full gear. We're the best wrestler.
We're the
We
best
got the Shadow Assassin now.
What's Shadow Assassin
thinking?
We don't have sickos though. We have
power bomb. That was pretty.
Now a tag maybe. Yes, indeed. Riley Finley coming in. Reverses the whip.
Very smart.
Gonna make a tag.
Gonna make the tag to Cartwright.
Get out of there. Don't be a hero. You play hero ball in tag team wrestling, you're going to lose.
Absolutely.
Every time.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
what a back
He set
elbow.
up perfect. Oh, nope, they're in sync.
Ran right into his partner.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Cartwright, what's he doing?
Sharpshooter.
The patented Canadian sharpshooter.
And it is locked in. And I don't know. Look at that. Riley Finley immediately kicks
Do
him
not
right off
confuse the
there.
sharpshooter with Jake Hash's Scorpion Deathlock.
2 different submissions.
Do not. What's the matter, buddy? Team Canada?
Uh-oh.
What is this?
He saw
That's a very American dog right there.
bang! And look at that. Quinn not even going to let the count start. Shadow says a head of steam, elbow drop.
Drops a bow. And Cartwright just trying to create some space, but he is in the wrong side of the ring.
Stunner sends him crashing to the floor. Oh, the frog splash!
Cartwright is in trouble.
Yeah, big trouble. Especially if the Shadow Assassin is able to hit whatever he's looking for here.
Springboard. Drop kick.
Drop kick. Yeah, you got to make the tag. Oh, no. Saw him trying to make the tag and opted for the cover instead.
Shadow Assassin was smart. No, not enough. Not yet.
What's Cartwright going for here?
He's looking for there. Top wrist lock.
Shadow Assassin quick to reverse.
This
He
is
was
a
going
much
for
better
Riley Finley.
performance. Much better performance from Need for Speed here today.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And he's going to take him to the corner again. I think they're going to look for that combination. Sweeps him out at the leg.
Absolutely.
Drop kick.
Just a little bit of reverse.
Bang! Right back into the cover.
And is that's got to be
1,
it.
That's going to
2,
do it here, too. Need
3.
for speed.
Yes, it is.
Victory.
And Team Canada just keeps on losing. And that makes me.
I've never heard Devin clap. so much after a match, but he sure did, because he preys on Team Canada's downfall.
Listen, man, Need for Speed getting that first win as a tag team. Now that the weight can be lifted off of their shoulders, it makes for a much easier road for these two, and winning going into the Eaton in 2 weeks is extremely important. But now we got this match. Oh boy, this match.
This is going to be. Listen, I see
You
a
talk
lot of
about
Sam
Garrett
West.
Baker. We know what Sam West is capable of.
This is the biggest match. Well, debatably one of the biggest matches of Garrett Baker's career. But this is the first time we've seen him since becoming the international champion.
I've said it before that Injection was great, but this is a brand new ball game here in Full Gear Pro Wrestling, and he's got pyro. What are you doing?
Hey man, he sells.
Shh! Don't rat him out. Don't rat him out.
That's why he actually. I heard this was all him.
He paid for this pyro.
Yes.
Don't say that he's a. It's sponsored by Papa Baker. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But Garrett, his first match as international champion, a fan favorite for sure. Everybody loves this kid.
Look how good he looks with
finally
that belt,
overcoming.
too,
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a perfect fit, and it's a guy who has finally risen to that promise that he showed all the way back in Injection. But like I said, it's a different ball game here in Full Gear Pro Wrestling, and Sam West is one of the most vicious individuals you could possibly challenge. It's a brand. It is a huge step up.
Absolutely.
From Davey Morris to Sam West.
And Sam West, the winner of the High Speed Rumble. This is a chance to see if Garrett Baker can compete with the top dogs.
I mean, just imagine Garrett Baker wins this match. What it would do for his career. But Sam West, he won the High Speed Rumble. He is guaranteed to main event Final Destination, and I am certain that he's not going to want a letdown match against Garrett Baker, because that's what he sees this.
Yeah.
He doesn't see this as Garrett Baker getting an opportunity.
And ever since he came back for the King of the Lads tournament last season, Sam West has just been operating on a different level of brutality. This is all sponsored by ULPW, don't worry. The pyro is... That's us. Came out of Ethan's bank account. But just a different level of brutality, a different level of viciousness. I mean, an undying willingness to win by any means necessary.
We saw it. We saw it in the High Speed Rumble, and look what it got him. He's one half of the main event at Final Destination in the Greensboro Coliseum.
I mean, it's working for him.
What an event
he
that
didn't
will be.
necessarily. I saw him in the Gauntlet lads. What was it, 2 weeks ago? And I mean, he did not have a great performance in that, but
No.
that was kind of surprising. But time to get back on track. He won the High Speed Rumble. He's riding a high here in Full Gear Pro Wrestling, and he gets Garrett Baker. And all I can say here is, if he can hit the knee, because as I always say,
he almost always misses.
He always misses it.
Never hits the need of victory. But when he does...
The need of victory. When he does, once he hits you on the temple, it's over.
Listen, we know how devastating the need of victory is. He broke Dante Adams' face. Oh, wow, well.
Garrett Baker
Got overpowered there.
Just overpowered.
Well, right back.
They were using the leverage, but yes, as you were saying.
Yeah, broke Dante Adams' face with that need of victory last season. Kid had to wear a mask the entire rest of the tournament.
Much like Tom Taylor has to wear a mask now after Randall Bass. I mean,
we would like to think
when
Garrett
people
Baker's
choose to
power to
be
his family. They have the best crop, Smith says.
No, second best crop only to
Corn.
second best to the Moneymaker strand.
I will say that Moneymaker strand is some good shit.
Oh, you've had it.
Brother.
Really? Wow.
Seeing UFOs.
Why do you think that Sean Money is over there in Euroleds?
Yeah, why do you think it's
Oh,
burnout?
oh my God!
Oh my God!
Garrett Baker! Woo-hoo! That's what you gotta do. You gotta use.
Dude, that was awesome.
You've got to use that speed and quickness to get ahead here on Sam Weston. That's exactly what he's doing.
Almost got a 2 count there. I think West is just cut above the eye.
He got him perfect.
He caught him flush.
Absolutely, and that is exactly what you needed if you're Garrett Baker. He's riding on a confidence level that we haven't seen, in a while.
Uh-oh.
But Sam West,
dragon
right back
screw.
to it.
Take out
happy.
Take out Garrett's legs, and he won't fly.
Yeah, and he's favoring that leg on the floor there, and West doesn't normally dive. I don't.
Oh, he struck too soon.
Sam West, I think, in this matchup is just saying anything you can do, I can do better.
Gee, oh my God! Drop the knee right across the neck.
Not looking good for Baker now. I think that kick just angered Sam West. He goes to the top.
And a splash!
Yeah, Garrett just pissed him off. That's not a good thing.
Yeah,
to do.
real bad.
Not a good thing at all.
Oh my goodness, almost a victory over the champion.
Now, both of these guys are going to be watching the 2 Elimination Chambers at Crimson Warfare very, very closely, as Garrett Baker could be the.
What is Sam West doing?
I think he's
Jaw-jacking
arguing
with
with
the
a
crowd.
fan in the crowd, yeah. And that's going to cost him. That's the thing, bro.
Oh,
West
shit.
temper sometimes just costs him in these matches.
And that will be. Wait a minute.
Oh
my God!
Go to the top. Go to the top, Garrett.
I want to see half baked. Come on,
he's gonna do
half
it.
baked.
Half bit. Oh no, West got up.
Oh,
Oh, right across the neck. He said, "Stay down. Take the finish."
he's going for half
Get up
baked.
there, Garrett.
Half
He's
baked.
going for
This is
half
your
baked.
moment.
Submission sound.
Half baked.
Middle of the ring.
1,
1,
2.
2.
Sam West
No.
kicks out.
What a moment this could be. Man, I thought that was it.
I did too. Dude, could you imagine what Don Jose would be going through if Garrett Baker just pinned one half of your main event for the biggest show of the year?
Are you talking about a former? Oh my God, a former ELPW World Heavyweight Champion, but he might have just knocked him out with that elbow, bumped the knee.
Well, you got to be thinking that. I mean, Garrett Baker. I don't know when the last time we've seen Garrett Baker in an ELPW ring.
It's been a bit. He's a former tag team champion over there with, interestingly enough, Damon Sampson.
Wow.
Well, and
Tag team known as Royal Flush, right?
They were the Southeast Stretching Crew.
Southeast Stretching Crew,
Southeast
never mind,
Stretching
different.
Well, and now that Garrett Baker is in the
Oh,
ring,
that's
I guess I can just announce the next wild card team. Remember, Don Jose said he wasn't going to piss anybody off. Remember, he said he wasn't going
Don't
to piss
fucking tell
anybody
me.
off. The second wild card team of 4 in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup will be Garrett Baker and Damon Sampson.
Oh my God. You telling me the Southeast Stretching Crew is returning for the Bobby
Yes,
Eaton
sir.
tournament?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
my
Could just
God.
be
Does
could
Baker
just
know
be
this
one
yet?
night only. I doubt Baker does. Oh, went for the splash. Oh, no!
Victory!
Oh
Well,
no! 2.
Two!
Baker
No.
kicks out.
I don't know if it was quite the knee to victory, but it was close enough.
It was like a
And
flash
I know what
knee,
he's-
but uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, he's going
Oh,
for it.
here he goes.
Here we go. And look at that, I'm not even going to put
He always is.
Dodges.
Come on,
misses the
Garrett.
Chop.
Go for the Brave Buster.
Oh.
Middle of the ring.
Brainbuster.
Wait, you got him up. No.
What's on the back? What's on the back?
Oh,
Right to the leg.
And oh, God.
Oh!
Just 2.5 hat suplex.
Oh, man.
Now Baker's
That
busted
cut
The
open.
flesh. And here it
Oh,
comes.
he's going for it again.
And I do believe the need of victory will happen this time.
No, it
He
doesn't.
always misses.
He always misses.
What's Baker thinking?
Oh,
Oh my God! That man knocked Sam West
with these
out.
kicks.
Moonsault!
Moonsault. Could that be it?
1. Oh my God!
Not even a 2 count.
That was a strong one.
What is Garrett Baker gonna have to do?
Here comes Brainbuster.
Oh my God!
Buster!
Middle of the ring, it's over.
Come on, Garrett!
1,
2.
2.
No! That was 2 7/8. Another moonsault! Garrett, you know what you have to do!
You gotta hit half baked, brother.
Where's he going? Oh, wait a minute, steps out. No!
Oh no!
Westplex.
Oh my God! Right in the center. Is that enough? 1,
2,
2,
3.
And from
3.
Westplex, Sam West defeats Garrett Baker here tonight. But you can't take
Listen, I'm
anything
gonna
away
talk-
from our international champion.
I'm going to talk right to Sam West right now. And I hope you rewatch this tape. Maybe the need of victory needs to be retired.
I think
Because I
he needs to
never
go back
see-
to the Busaiko variation he was using
Yes.
at the end of the last season.
He
Because-
telegraphs it too much.
Well, the thing is, I think he hit it on Matsuda Wakaya, the LPW world champion, once as a callback. It didn't get the job done, but I think he just decided to bring it back in general. I think he should just stick to the Busaiko.
Absolutely. But Garrett Baker absolutely cannot take anything away. But, I mean, when you lose to the man who is going to main event Final Destination, you're not going to you're not going to be told that you're in the wrong. You're not going to be told that you're not capable. Garrett Baker just proved that he can hang with the best. And he
Absolutely.
was within a 1/8 of a second of walking out of here with a win tonight.
What a performance by Garrett Baker, but he's probably not going to be happy when he gets to the back and finds out that
Yeah.
he
His
has to
night's gonna
team
go
with
from bad to worse after
Damon
finding out.
Sampson.
I don't think Damon Sampson's going to be happy. The career paths that both of those guys have taken are so drastically different.
Absolutely.
You got Damon Sampson who thinks he was born again, risen from the grave, freaking Jesus Christ.
Dude, he texted me on Sunday.
He just looked
Did
at
he say
you,
that he was
texted
risen?
you?
He said happy Easter. Say it back, pal.
Hallelujah, I have risen. Happy Easter. That's the message I got.
Oh, yours was more creative. Must like you more.
And who knows? I don't know how he could like me very much. I'm adamant about my hatred of Damon Sampson. But regardless, we got a main event. We got Anthony Hanson, who was the Iron Man of the High Speed Rumble, came within moments of winning, was in the Final Four, eliminated Josh Andrews. Still disappointed that he didn't get his world title match because the stinking better man had to take him out.
Please don't talk to me about the better man.
I don't want to. But
Oh, my God.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Don Jose's on the phone right now because the better men are extremely impressive.
They are. They're great. But
they're pieces of shit. But he's going to
Amen.
take on the former FGPW heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Haler, who after
You see the mask.
not wearing a mask during his Shockwave contest last week, has chosen to return to wearing a mask And what I'm being told is that his doctor told him that because he didn't wear the mask at Shockwave, he's going to have to wear it for an extra 4 weeks.
Jesus.
Hope everyone has a good
Tom,
day. You too,
I
brother.
stopped him backstage at Shockwave. I said, "Where's the mask?" I don't need it. Everyone needs to see my dashing good looks. Guess what happened? Jason Moore knocked his head into the fucking 15th row.
Your face just got even worse, and now you got to wear it. Instead of wearing it for 6 to 8 weeks, you got to wear it for 12. Oh, and here he is, the OG workhorse.
Anthony Hanson
Nothing-
got back on track. Victory over, I believe it was Alexander Jacob Lowenberg at Wicked Games.
Yes, he got a measure of revenge on Gentleman's Club. However, with Nathan Mackay losing in the main event of Wicked Games, who really won the war?
Exactly. That's exactly
Maybe
the point
two
I made.
Maybe you've won 2 out of 3, but Nathan Mackay couldn't get the job done when it mattered most.
And Mackay is hurt bad. He's out of action in ELPW for the foreseeable future. Excuse me.
Well, if I remember correctly, it was Sebastian Von Shaw, and he just put on an absolute clinic. And he wouldn't stop until he absolutely
dragged
mangled
Mackay into the deep waters and drowned him there.
That's what Sebastian Von Shaw does. You don't
Yeah.
have to like him, but the prowess that he has on the mat, he took the man to the outside of the ring specifically so he could make him submit, mangle his leg, just to throw him back in and lock the hold back in. Like that is the type of human being that we're dealing with.
They call him the human game of chess for a reason.
He's
That
always
Queen's Gambit is one of the most devastating submission holds in ELPW.
unlike another certain individual.
Well, this, he's not too happy, guys.
No.
I don't think he wants people
Unlike
to
another
see.
certain individual out
Yeah.
there, Sebastian
wow.
Von Shaw really is 20 steps ahead.
Yeah.
But Tom Haler, he is not. He is not happy. He is hiding his face as best as he can.
Another
This is almost sad to see.
almost.
Well, it's like the mask. In some cases, whenever a person puts on a mask, it gives them a sort of inner strength. In Tom Haler's instance, I think it saps away his confidence.
I was about to say, the mask brings a sense of life. I think it's killing Haler.
Absolutely,
Have to
but
wear that.
he's the moron. He's the moron who decided to piss off Randall Bass. He's the idiot who decided not to wear it when his doctor prescribed it to him on an episode in a match against a guy who is known for his striking to the head. And now he's got to wear it for another 4 weeks. He's got to wear it for 12 instead of the 6 to 8. So, but maybe this will give him a new sense of motivation.
Hanson's all focus here, trying to get a spot in the Elimination Chamber to join Drew Morrison.
We're gonna have
Lock up
three.
here.
We're gonna have half the field. Oh, and he just throws him off. We're gonna have half the field decided when we finish this match, and Hanson is just out maneuvering Tom Haler in the early going.
HP Games, by the way, if you're still watching, send me those clips if you don't mind.
Oh, and nice side headlock takeover.
Haler,
Tom Haler, we've
I
discussed
say
it.
it all the time on ELPW commentary. Haler is an underrated technical wrestler. Oh, and then right, you see?
Right to the head. That's what the mask
He
is there
knows the
for. It's
target.
an extra layer of protective covering, but it's not going to work whenever you got Hanson raining down and trying to shatter that mask.
Yeah. He might shatter it with this.
Oh my god!
Well, and we say it all the time too. Haler is a extremely accomplished technical wrestler, and he is arguably the smartest man
What?
on the Full Gear roster.
Jesus.
I think his knee hit him in the head too.
Yeah.
Tom cannot catch a break.
Listen, this couldn't happen to a better person.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
With how long this jackass made us wait for him to come to the ring at full speed ahead, absolutely this couldn't happen to a better person.
Oh no! Oh no! It's a death block. I thought he was gonna hit that. I thought he was gonna stomp his head into the fucking mat.
If he hit the wicked stepsister,
Yeah.
man, just imagine what that's gonna do to this guy's head.
Just slapped him right in the face. He's bitch slapping him. Look!
They're going
He's
back
bitch
and forth
slapping
on
him.
those.
Hit me, bitch. That's what he's saying. Hit me, bitch.
Oh my god! And Haler switches it up to a chop.
These guys just hammering away. And it's just slap after slap after slap.
I have not seen a closed fist in this interaction once.
No, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
They heard you.
And Hanson gets
and
the better
Hanson-
of the exchange. Uh-oh.
Wait,
Oh, man.
Oh.
Bye-bye, Tom. Hope you got
Good
good
night.
insurance.
Boom.
Oh.
Wicked stepsister.
I hope you're paying that doctor real good.
1,
1,
2.
2. No.
What a doofus.
Oh, and he
And
just
Haler tries to roll to the floor, and Hanson's going to follow him out.
calculated where he was going, did Anthony Hanson there, and this has been a mugging in the early going.
This has not been pretty at all.
Well, I think you're seeing exactly what I said earlier. It's the lack of confidence. Because even against Randall Bass, Tom Haler had confidence. Having to wear that mask has sapped him of something.
Well, I mean, he's
Whether it
losing
be
out
his
on money, man. You know how
confidence-
much money those headshots make him, bro?
I hope it makes him about a cool, crisp penny.
Oh, no, he makes money. That
I'm-
influencer lifestyle shit he lives. He's making good money off of that. But that mask, the way his face is fucked up, he's losing viewers.
The mud. Oh!
Go right into the edge of the table. Oh, and again.
So I say it again. I called David Sampson. Oh! Right to the head.
Jesus.
I called Sampson stupid. I said if people are dumb enough to fall for his act, so be it. That is a growl to remember.
If I've ever
Wait a minute! Oh my God!
God.
But I have said it. I have said it before that Damon Sampson, if people want to fall for his act, if
We're on a
people
count
want to
of
truly
12
believe
here.
that he's the Messiah, then so be it. I guess he's figured something out. It's the same way with Tom Haler. I think the
Wait.
mask cut him.
Oh no!
What's he
no,
doing?
no, on the floor. A brainbuster on the floor.
Hanson! No, Haler
Count of
escapes.
15.
I think Haler would just be happy with a count out if he could get it.
I think so too. But he has to wear this
Boys,
mask.
get in the ring!
If he qualifies tonight, he has to wear that mask
Oh no!
in the
Oh,
chamber.
no.
What are
18!
you guys doing?
18, 19! Haler's gonna steal it!
No, he's not.
Oh my gosh! Haler thought he had it, and Hanson just looking him in the face.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was close.
Tom
Too close
Haler
for comfort.
almost stole the damn match.
Lemur being a
Oh, seventh heaven.
loyal viewer.
Seventh heaven.
he's
Good night.
Seventh head. Oh my god, look at the blood.
1,
It's over. Haler's
2.
done.
What?
No. Even with the 20 count, it was still almost too much
Yeah.
for Anthony Hanson to overcome, and that was Haler just doing what he always does, just trying to outsmart his opponent.
He almost got it. I think if he didn't pick him up, if he just left him there, we'd be raising Tom Haler's hand right now.
Oh, what a gutbuster.
Oh, God.
And Haler just
Oh,
kips
hey.
up.
Oh, and runs right into another seventh heaven. Oh, wait,
No.
Haler, closed fists. Uh-oh.
Oh, clothesline.
Clothesline. 2
And another one.
clotheslines.
Catches the leg.
Haler's starting to heat up.
He thinks that could be it. I don't think so.
2. Hanson kicks out. These guys both were in contention to become the first ever full-year pro wrestling heavyweight champion. Hanson lost and eliminate a three-way dance to Alex Peast. Haler went on to win the belt.
Yes, he did, and that to me, like Hanson, for the most part last season, really had some bad luck. He was extremely impressive. Oh, and a gutbuster of his own!
Single knee gutbuster there, and I think he could be looking for that running blockbuster.
The blockbuster hit.
He got it!
Oh, the way he got it!
Hit every bit of it.
1, 2, what?
No!
As it gets the shoulder off the mat.
Haler can't believe it.
Oh, figure four. Oh, wait, no, what is
No,
this?
no, he's going for the Indian Deathlock.
Indian Deathlock in.
We saw him lock that in on Randall Bass. It didn't work then.
And it's not
It
going to
didn't
work
work
here tonight.
now.
And he's going to the
Haler,
second
little
rope here.
And,
What a frog
splash,
splash.
though.
What
Oh,
the hell?
Jesus.
They're tangled.
Good God,
They're
good
tangled
God.
together.
And Haler, leg drop.
This is the Tom Haler we've been waiting to see this entire match.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And back into the middle of the ring, back into the deep waters. Here it
And he's
comes.
going to lock it in
Wait a
again.
minute.
Submission.
He's going to lock
Is
it on
Hanson gonna
again. Another Indian Deathlock.
Is Hanson
Hanson
going
might
to tap?
tap here. No.
You
Haler
can
knows
see
he's
on
not
his
going to get
face
the
he was
submission there.
considering it.
He
But
was.
his will to become the heavyweight champion might be stronger than just a...
Uh-oh.
just
I
a
think I know
tap.
what
He's
happens
going-
next. Oh, no,
Whoa.
no.
Oh, he was going to go to the knee, but Hanson moved.
Soften it up a little bit more, but
Oh,
Says over
throws
the top,
Hanson
with tap.
over.
and
What is this?
What is...
oh my God!
What the
Oh
hell?
no! Oh no!
What
No,
the
no,
world?
no,
He's
no,
stretching
no,
it.
no.
What the hell?
What is that?
That's innovation.
What do you call that?
That was brilliant.
Oh!
And then he kicks him in the face.
God! Okay, Haler.
Popping off.
What the hell?
Tom Haler. He's pissed. My goodness. Now he's saying you want to target my face, I'll target yours. We'll see who's really ugly.
I think it's still Tom Haler right now.
It probably is.
And here we go now. No.
And this is becoming a war
Hanson.
of attrition.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he throws
Into the-
Haler into
into
the
the steps.
steps.
Those steel ring stairs have
These guys-
no give.
They do not care at this point. It is literally just
I mean, this is
Survival
just a
mode for-
preview of what is going to happen inside that
Oh.
Elimination Chamber.
God, that was like
You
an
need
elbow across
this
the back
kind
of
of
his neck.
attitude to survive in the
Oh.
Elimination
Oh.
Chamber.
brain.
X-Plex.
X-Plex.
And that's it.
One.
Look at Haler's face.
Thanks for coming too. And the no.
No!
Hanson can't believe it.
Damn, I've seen you guys in my YouTube recommendations for welcome, dude. Welcome.
Good to have you here.
Oh,
Hope you're enjoying what you see.
What?
The action. Oh! Hope you're enjoying the action. This has been a great show. Glad to see you here. And this is
Back
this
to the middle
is
of the
Full
ring.
Gear Pro Wrestling. We got a whole playlist of episodes that you can watch, and a whole bunch of different content on Goober on Goober Central. Wait a minute, Seventh Heaven. See you later. Good night.
It's over. It's over. It's
That's
over.
it. That's it. Anthony Hanson. Well, Anthony Hanson's going to punch his ticket to
One,
Blacksburg, Virginia.
2,
3.
and there it is.
Yes, he is.
Anthony Hanson is going to the Elimination Chamber match for the Full Gear Pro Wrestling World Championship.
And we have half of our field, and that was indeed a war of attrition. It came down to who was going to get that last big move in, and Seventh Heaven gets it done. And now Anthony Hanson, for the first time in his career at Full Gear Pro Wrestling, and he's pointing to that waist. He's like, that's going to be my title. He gets the chance to become FGPW Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Looks to become, I believe, only the second person after Tom Haler, ironically, to have held World Championship gold in both Full Gear and ELPW.
Yes, sir.
That would be the case. What a great episode of Adrenaline Rush today. Let's give them a rundown. If you missed any of the action, let's give them a rundown of exactly what happened in all 6 of our fantastic contests today.
Let's start out with our opener. Okay, man, jeez. Drew Morrison was the first man to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, defeating Joseph Amos. Can y'all hear me?
Amos brought everything in his arsenal.
Yeah. Amos did.
He brought everything in his arsenal.
He could have. I think it was just like I said, man. It was after he hit that move on the outside, he should have just thrown him in and covered him, but was feeling the moment, went for the red arrow, and it was all downhill from there.
Absolutely, and that was a proving point for both men. Morrison just had the experience edge, and that ultimately helped him in the end. Morrison, the first man to qualify, but obviously, as we just saw, would not be the last. We move on from that one to our first tag team match of the evening, the Ascendance taking on Stars and Strypes, and 2 teams that are going to be competing in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. It started out, it wasn't pretty. It was a ballroom brawl. And but when it all calmed down, both teams really put on an absolute clinic. And Jumpin' Johnny Starr, at the very last minute, able to get a roll up and steal one, realistically, from the Ascendance.
And then Mark Ryan Murphy, right down another defense. He beats Mr. Old School and retains the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship.
No big shock there?
Yes.
Not at all.
But Mark Ryan Murphy just continues his run of dominance as the Mid-Atlantic TV champion.
And then we also saw Team Canada come up just short against Need for Speed in a match that Need for Speed needed to win.
Absolutely. Need for Speed needed to win. They were one of the 4 teams that were initially announced for the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. They are what this company has deemed as a cornerstone act. No offense to Drew Matthews. But they got put in. They won. And we can confirm now, as I'm getting word, that Team Canada will be in the Joker Memorial. Oh, not Joker Memorial. That's another tournament. Go watch Eurolats. The Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup. And as a matter of fact, I can announce their first round opponent.
Ooh, who's it?
And Elliot Cartwright ain't going to be happy because their first round opponents are the Road Wives.
What?
Let's go. It's Cartwright and Quinn, right?
Cartwright and Quinn, yes.
Elliot Cartwright and Grant Quinn versus Calvin Juice Madison and the Mid-Atlantic champion, Mark Ryan Murphy. That's going to be a heater.
Absolutely, and if you remember all the way back to the very first episode, it was Stevenson and Cartwright versus Road Wives, but Elliot Cartwright has never been able, Team Canada has never beaten Road Wives in any capacity.
And as exciting as that's going to be in 2 weeks' time, we saw Garrett Baker prove himself to hang with the top dogs, but unfortunately it wasn't enough as he comes up short against Sam West.
Listen, Sam West is not easy to beat. Never has been, never will be. But Garrett Baker, that was literally a case of Garrett Baker was 1 half baked away because he was 2 7/8 off of the Brain Buster. He was 1 half baked away from being able to say, I beat 1 half of the main event and Final Destination.
In the end, it was just a devastating Westplex that did the job there.
Anytime you get dropped on your shoulder and neck like that, it's difficult to kick out. And after all the punishment that Sam West had initiated on Garrett Baker, you couldn't expect him to survive.
No, and half of our field is set. Because Anthony Hanson becomes the 3rd man to be in the Elimination Chamber, but the 2nd man to qualify and he beats former FGPW heavyweight champion Tom Haler.
It was a absolute stellar showdown between both of those men. And Haler got off to a slow start because he was too worried about that stupid mask that he's got on his face. But when he started to actually wrestle, like we know he's capable of wrestling, man, what a performance.
I 100% agree. And what an episode this was. And we hope to keep that streak going because, Devin, tell them what we have for next Wednesday.
Next week, we're going to finish out our chamber qualifiers as we will see Jake Hash on Dan Richards. Now, that match is in limbo after what we saw post Shockwave yesterday with Jake Hash getting attacked in the parking lot by Luke Crusher. So we're going to have to see. But if I know Jake Hash, if he has anything to do with it, Jake Hash is going to be here next week. We will see the O'Connors of Injection fame making their in-ring debut against the Southern Outlaws. Both of those teams are in the Bobby Eaton Memorial Cup.
Woohoo!
We will see our second World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber qualifier as Alex Peast. He gets a qualifier, and he's going to take on a man who might be the most shocking member of this qualifier list. He's going to face the other half of Road Wives, Calvin Juice Madison, for a shot to enter the chamber. In our third qualifier of the evening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think that's a very underrated match. And I think that Calvin Madison, I mean, he's got the pedigree to be here. I think it'll be fine. But now you've got the third qualifier, the final qualifier, Jay Majin, who hasn't had the greatest start to his year across the board, but he gets a qualifier, and he's going to take on, unfortunately, the man who claims to have risen, Damon Sampson. So Damon Sampson's got a chance to get his way into the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. We've got the Full Gear Triple Threat. It's back, baby.
Let's go.
Daniel Graves, who, let's face it, Daniel Graves didn't have the best performance in the High Speed Rumble. Better, but he kind of got blitzed as soon as he came in the ring. Yes, he'll get a chance to redeem himself against a man who did indeed have a great performance in the High Speed Rumble. Two guys, actually, Chad Gardner, but the third man in this equation, Drew Matthews, cannot be happy. Drew Matthews has to be very, very scared for his protege because the third man is Dylan Lockhart.
Jesus Christ.
And then in your main event, the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship will be on the line. Yes, we debuted the time limits but I don't think we'll do a time limit next week. Since it's the main event, we want to give it as much time as we possibly can. Because Mark Ryan Murphy will be defending his Mid-Atlantic Television Championship. But who his opponent will be, you'll have to tune in next week on Adrenaline Rush to find out.
Keep them wanting more. Keep them wanting more. And next week is our final episode of Adrenaline Rush before we kick off the Bobby Eaton Memorial Tag Team Tournament, which that will be, mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen, the Eaton starts May 7th. Right? Is that my math right?
I believe
1,
that
2, 3,
math
4,
is
5,
math.
6, 7. Yep, math
What's
is
today?
math.
The 18th?
23rd.
23rd. Yeah, you're right.
Plus, but speaking of the Eaton, Devin, I'm getting word that right after we go off the air, Drew Matthews is walking to Don Jose's office.
Yes, sir.
Well, we did hear Matthews is teaming with
Dan Richards.
Dan Richards.
Dan Richards.
Dan Richards is his best friend.
And if you haven't joined Goober and Ain't Easy, please join Goober and Ain't Easy because that's where you're going to see all of the segments and all of the updates about Full Gear Pro Wrestling. Subscribe to Goober Central. I want to thank Demi for joining us today. It was the first time. I am certain that it will not be the last.
Exactly. Thank you for having me. And like Devin said, this is the first time I've been on commentary for Full Gear Pro Wrestling. I won't be here next week, but I will be back very, very soon, hopefully.
Absolutely. And we can't wait.
Thank you guys for joining us this week. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Same time. Come on, stop by.
Same Goober place, same Goober channel.
Oh, yeah,
Catch the VOD later today.